All right, y'all, let's go. Today we're taking a look at Lamar Jackson versus the Steelers in the Week 18 matchup, actually the showdown to get into the playoffs. Unfortunately for the Ravens, they fell short, and this was not because of Lamar Jackson. This was not because of Tyler Loop. He played a part in missing that field goal, but the bigger issue here was what is something that the Ravens have suffered from for many years: not playing structured ball, not playing disciplined ball. Falling down when you're trying to elevate and step up and climb the steps to greatness. Over the last few years, we've seen the Ravens fall short, and what is going on with that? John Harbaugh is gone now. The head coach he's out of here. Hopefully that means the same for Todd Monken, because this offense is not made for Lamar Jackson. You got him in handcuffs. Free the man and allow him to play his game. What you're doing with this offense, you're limiting the playmaking ability. You're cutting off the field. You are making it easier for the defense because you're not allowing Lamar Jackson to be as special as he truly is. I've been saying this for years, and I think the time is now for the Ravens to make a move and put him in a high-pace, high-powered offense. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in this tape of who I want to see land in Baltimore for the Ravens. But one thing that is a positive from this tape and from this game and the outcome of the season for the Ravens is that Lamar Jackson can hold his head high and see that there is room for improvement. There are things that need to be worked on to move forward and to continue to get better and better, because you cannot be stagnant in this league. You have to improve every year. But the playmaking ability, the clutch factor, putting the team on your back and making plays, yeah, it's still all in line. It's still all intact for 8. Lamar went out there and played solid. He did his thing. But what you're going to see on this tape right here is you're going to see a team that is depending on Lamar Jackson. Watch the routes. Watch how they're developing. Was Lamar perfect? No, he was not perfect. It's not going to be a perfect game, but an offensive scheme should help the quarterback be on time, be in rhythm. They should be out there. It should be a tandem. The offensive coordinator, the quarterback, hand in hand, working as one, seeing the field as one. What we're about to see is just Lamar Jackson dropping back and making plays happen after the original routes have already been run. And we've been talking about this for years. Hopefully this is the end of the hero ball. Hopefully it's time to elevate Lamar Jackson's game and not just depend on his athleticism. Y'all ready? If you want this full video, subscribe to Patreon. Hit the link in the description. Hype this video up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get going. Now, here we go. Boom, here we go. We're starting right here. It's 4th and 3. Lamar drops back. He hits the receiver for a touchdown. Like I said, man, when you allow Lamar to sit back there and throw the ball, you give him the pieces, good things happen. I saw that Mike Tomlin said that they sacrificed in the game trying to take away Lamar. I don't think this is the case right here, though. A lot of stuff sounds good after you win. Watch Jalen Ramsey. It's 3 guys right here. First off, what personnel are we in? We are in 11 personnel. That is tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. There's Lamar Jackson. What are you getting on defense? 0 coverage. Everyone locked up. Everyone else blitzing. Everyone's coming right here. There are no safeties over the top. What does that mean? It means buy time and take your shot 8. And that's exactly what he does. By the time he hits his back step, TJ Watt is already in the backfield. But what you have right here is Lamar stepping up into the pocket and throwing a dot. I don't know what was up with Jalen Ramsey this game. Eyes all in the backfield. Looking at the quarterback, your man is right in front of your face. You get beat. This is not spying Lamar Jackson time. This is time to lock up and play man. Great play on 4th down. I'm not mad at this play call from the 3-by-1 set, but I think the 3-by-1 set is overused. You just get lucky to catch them in a 0 front right here. The ball's put on the money, and it's game time. These type of plays are how you get to the playoffs, how you get to the next level, how you push it. But you got to capitalize. It's early in the game. 5. What are we looking at, Jalen Ramsey? What are we looking at, dog? Top dog on defense. But right here, in this game right here, y'all going to see bad eyes all game long. Continuing in the first quarter is 7-0. You see this throw to Zay Flowers into a crowd. Incomplete pass. This is what I'm talking about, the structure of the offense. You're in a 21 personnel set. What does 21 personnel mean? This means tight end, receiver, fullback, running back. 2 backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers are on the field. It looks like 1 high safety with Ramsey right here, right? What are we getting? It stays with this safety, but he's playing low. Ramsey's low. So really the middle of the field is open deep. There's no one quite here because Ramsey's jumping this tight end. You got something to Zay. But I want y'all to watch the route from Zay and the structure of the play. After the play action, Lamar Jackson sitting back here. He's trying to figure out what window to throw the ball in. I think it needs to come out now. Now. This is the window right here. Between Queen and this low defender right here, the ball must come out and hit Flowers on the line. But the structure, the makeup of the offense, the timing is off. There will not be timing if it's not practice and done repeatedly. After Lamar comes off this fade, you might think, oh, why didn't he just throw the ball? I want y'all to watch Flowers' route from the other angle coming up right here. He's trying to fit it into this second window. I think this throw has to come in the first window, not the second window. Incomplete pass. You see a great view right here. Now, the ball got to come out. The ball has to come out right now to Flowers. But look at Flowers. He's not ready. And one thing you're going to notice with these routes from Flowers, they are rounded off. They're not direct. But he's not expecting the ball right now. And about time he is, it's close. I see what you're looking at, 8. You want to put the ball here, but can Queen get it? The ball should have came out right now. We're rounded this route. You're trying to get to the second window right here. A little bit too late. And then we get some alligator arms. We're not trying to get our head knocked off by 5. I get it. Ball put in a good spot. You fit it in there in the spot. Collision. It's intimate. It doesn't happen here. Incomplete pass. Close, but no cigar. Y'all know how it goes, man. When you're looking at these opportunities, you're watching Lamar back here operating. We're in a 3-by-1 set here. You're going for the wheel to the back. A little bit better ball. You got action here, 8. Good read. This play was checked 2 at the line of scrimmage. I don't have that on the film, but this was a checked play. 3-by-1 set. They're in that 21 personnel once again. They're playing with the sets. They have tight end, receiver, fullback, running back. 1 high safety appears. Huh? What we got? They're staying with this 1 high look. Taking advantage of the man coverage. You see this backer right here? He's in a bind trying to cover this back out the backfield. You're getting what you want. I think a better ball from Lamar here is a huge play. You got to remember you're throwing to a back, not a receiver. You're asking a lot from the back to turn around and catch that ball. They're not really built like that, unfortunately. Not all of them. If that was Bijan, oh, it's game time. If that's Bijan, it's game time. But it's not Bijan. So you got to work with what you got. 3rd and 6. Here we go. It's 5 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. With this motion across, with Ramsey running with this motion across, what is this telling us? Heavy indicator for man coverage. Okay, right? Looks like man too. With 1 high safety deep. Looks like you're going to get what you want right here. Let's check the routes out. Immediately, it's 3rd down. I think this is Andrews. You got Andrews to the flat? Not quite. If you throw this, he's not getting it. It's tight. So I understand why you don't let this one go right now, trying to let these other routes develop. But look what you're getting. You got 2 slants on the inside. These guys are dropping out. Got another slant right here. Where can the ball go? The simplicity of the offense and the design. It's not creative thinking. It's not creative spacing. I appreciate the 2-by-2 look instead of the 3-by-1 look on 3rd down, which has been a heavy indicator, a heavy thing for the Ravens offense on 3rd down, right? But the route combination is just not getting it done. These guys are locked. Most of the time you see Lamar back here running for his life, he's trying to make something happen because the original routes are covered. Can this be the end? Will this be the end? I guess we're going to find out soon when they name a new coach, when they bring somebody else into the fold. But this right here, it's tough to have success when your guys aren't open, when you're trying to convert. Look at this middle. Look at it. Think you got something? Well, you're running 2 routes in the same spot, number 1. You got these guys off the eyes, but they're just dropping. They're not being worked because truly, if you had something better behind on levels, maybe anything here, hear anything on levels, you might be straight. But you got these guys looking at Lamar, and they dropping right in the spot. They just dropping back, covered up. Where can this ball go? Somebody tell me. Hero ball at its finest. By that time, you're grabbed up, sack lunch, it's over with. Here we go, 3rd and 5. It's the beginning of the second quarter. You got Lamar out the pocket. Does Lamar have anything to work with right here? Once again, they're in 12 personnel this time. Not once again, it's the first time we've seen it this game. But they're in 12 personnel, but once again, they're in the 3-by-1 set, I should be saying. Tight end, receiver, there's the back. What are we getting? Is this more man? It looks like it to me. Looks like they're going 0 once again. They got everyone manned up. They got 4 right here. There's 4 right here. Here's the one on the backside. It looks like there's pressure across the board. Here we go. What's going on? It plays out with the safety dropping. So you got 1 high safety, but you got man. Cover 1. Can the ball come out right now to likely? I think if Lamar's going to hit this route right here, he has to stay in his drop, hit that back foot, and let it go. Remember, it's 3rd down, though. Is this the one? I'm thinking that Lamar feels that I'm trying to convert. But if you don't have anything, I think that this is the area of improvement for Lamar, is trusting the offense more, trusting your guys more, having the footwork ready to when you hit that back step up and just deliver the ball instead of being in playmaker mode all the time. But I understand why you're in playmaker mode all the time, because this is how the offense is built. The offense is built for you to just go out there and make plays to win. It's built for these guys to run their original route and just run across the field trying to get open. You don't convert right here. 3rd down, you don't get it. As you can see, there's a lot of pressure up front. A lot of black and gold right here. Black and yellow, that is. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. But look, man, when you're seeing what's going on, you see there's somebody on the field in that white, black, and purple who's a step ahead. That's a difference maker. This is what happens when you can spread the field. And this is what I want to see from the Ravens moving forward. I want to see a guy like Cliff Kingsbury coming here to Baltimore. I'm going to tell y'all, that's the name I was talking about at the beginning. I want to see Cliff Kingsbury because when you got a dual threat guy, when you got a guy back here who can make plays with his arms and his leg at an elite level, and you have the field spread like this, 1 high safety, you're forcing these guys in man coverage to cover a lot of ground. You're forcing the guys underneath to have to cover a lot of ground. This right here is a designed run, not a usual set from the Ravens. You know, they prefer the 3-by-1 over the 2-by-2 passing sets with the field spread wide. But why are they spreading the field right here? They're spreading the field right here because they know there's lanes. So if they understand that, why not do it all of the time? That has been my issue with Todd Monken. That has been my issue with John Harbaugh. Understand what you have, the personnel, and allow for your guys to go and make plays. You know you got a weapon. Use them. Once again, what do we see from these guys right here? Running these little inside slants on top of each other, condensing the space in the middle. Don't take the space away. Create the space. Lamar's drop back right here. A lot of pressure in his face. The ball can't come out. Both of these guys have tight coverage on them. You got to put the ball out front if you're going to throw it. Both of the guys on the outside locked down. You got 1 high safety right here, or 1 defender right here. Lamar doesn't have time. He throws the ball away. You're waiting for these routes to cross, which actually I think this is a mesh route more than I don't know if this is a mesh or a slant. These routes are they're not sharp from any of the guys. It looks like Zay Flowers be out there running backyard routes, recess routes. And he is an elite playmaker. I'm not going to say elite receiver yet, but he's an elite playmaker with the ball in his hands. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad that Zay isn't the sharpest all the time with the route scheme, but I don't think it's being drilled for him to be the sharpest. He's athletic enough to go out there and run the routes because he with the ball in hand. But that comes back to structure. That comes back to paying attention. And right on cue, look at Zay's comeback right here. Is this a comeback? Or is this a deep out? Y'all tell me. Watch Zay's route right here. Here he is at the bottom. A deep, rounded out? Or is this a comeback? Once again, we got 2 outs right here from the Ravens. This team loves to run these deep route combinations when they know that they don't have the best offensive line. Another piece that's quite confusing to me. What do we have on defense? We got one high safety here. Looks like we in man coverage, right? What personnel are they in? 21 personnel. Tight end, receiver, fullback, running back. I formation look. You come out with the play action. Lamar puts his foot in the ground. So much discussion. Is it Lamar a quarterback? Remember they used to say that? From the eye, put his foot in the ground, ready to deliver the ball down the field, and you throw a good ball to Zay for a first down on 1st and 10. Look how long this route is, though, y'all. The Ravens love this. 10, 15. I think they're going to bring it to 17 before he breaks, and he's going to come back to the ball. Yeah. That's a good play when you got time. It's a good throw on time to Zay, allowing the receivers to use the spacing of the field. Like I said, though, the routes are never super crispy from Zay Flowers. But all I know is just get the ball in his hand. He going to make a play. But I think you have to beat it in and say, we need the routes crispy, on time. We need you to be in the right spot. Look at the time of the game, y'all. 8:47 in the fourth quarter. They're down by 3. What does Lamar do? Throw a absolute dime to Zay Flowers. But one thing I want y'all to see from right here, though, once again, it's their flavor of the day. Always. Flavor of the week, flavor of the season. 3-by-1 set from the Ravens, right? 12 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. One high safety look right here. Is this man or zone? It's looking more like zone to me than man. Let's see how when the ball snaps, what happens. Playing out like zone. Once again, you got 5. Jalen Ramsey. Locked in on the quarterback. Not paying attention to any receiver that's dropping. Just exclusively looking at the quarterback. That's not how you play zone coverage, y'all. Don't do that at home. Trust me. Don't do that at home. I love Jalen Ramsey's game. Playmaker. Now I want y'all to key in on the routes. Watch the receivers. Watch the spacing. Watch the makeup of the play. These guys are all on top of each other. 3 guys stand on top of each other. If Lamar had a clean pocket, where's he going to throw this ball at? Somebody tell me. Where's it going to go? Not too many places to operate when you're standing on top of each other. Look at Zay Flowers. He's already stopped running. Andrew's trying to get open. You got Likely right here, but you got 3 guys in a tight area with 3 receivers. They're all bottled up. And at the same time, you got 8 back here trying to save the day. And what does he do? Creating magic. And while he's creating magic, he's directing traffic, moving his guy to the right direction, throwing the ball to the right side of the field. Not the right side like this. I mean the correct side, which is over here. More space. You got more space over here. But what I'll tell you about Zay Flowers, elite athlete, elite playmaker. To adjust to this pass in the air and make this play, you have to be special. He's looking over his right shoulder. Lamar turns him and says, no. See the hand? Go to the other side. He turns his head, identifies where the ball is, still beats Queen. Linebacker versus Flowers is over with. There's 0 chance. Great play by Lamar Jackson to avoid the sack. Step up in the pocket, square your hips up, and throw a boink. Dime. When you're playing like this, you're showcasing how special you are. When you're playing like this, it makes people sound crazy who were just saying, are the Ravens better playing without Lamar Jackson in the last game? Are y'all crazy? No smoke to Huntley, but are y'all, come on now. Are we good? Are y'all good? Y'all thought they had a better chance without Lamar on the field? I didn't quite understand this set right here. You're going with 21 personnel, but you got your fullback on the line, right? I don't know if I ever want to have 42 out in a passing set. But right here, the guys are in zone coverage. They're dropping off really deep. On first glance, I thought, Lamar, you missed one. You missed this guy right here. Wide open. Safety split. Not even split. Just one high safety favoring this side. No safety on the other side of the field. It's game time. Throw it up. But you see how the play is being read. He quick glance to the left, working back to the right. But then he finds 42 right here. Is it Rickard? Y'all always say I mess it up. You find the big boy, the 300-pound fullback, right? You jump it off You get 9 yards. Now, 3rd and 1. You missed one to play before. You come back. You hit your guy again. This one right here is a successful play call, and you got to give credit where it's due. Todd Monken came up with a good call right here, y'all. Say what you want about him. This reminds me when they played the Texans last year on Crispness, coming out quick, breaking the huddle fast, going out in an unbalanced line. What does that do? It causes confusion for the defense. Now these guys on defense are trying to get lined up. You got the linebacker saying slide left. There has to be a new center in an unbalanced front. We're going to see it from the back angle. But you saw they break the huddle quick. Look at them. Slide. They're trying to get a line. Now you're about to snap the ball. It's easy to do when you got a guy who's as big as an offensive tackle back here as a fullback too. You're not missing anything. You sit back. Guys aren't aligned. You throw to the wide open receiver. Once again, Jalen Ramsey, who are we covering, man? You're not spying Lamar Jackson. No way. You got 3 guys over here on 1. You have this backside corner sleep on his feet. Where we at, 22? You got to open up and just get back, get depth. Once again, 5. What we looking at? How you blow the coverage with Zay Flowers wide open. That's the number 1 threat on this offense from the receivers. Striking out. It's just attracting me to this point. It's over with. Watch from the back angle. Watch the process of the offense breaking the huddle. Quick, break the huddle. Quickly breaking the huddle. What do we see? Slide. New center. This is now the new center. This is what you do versus an unbalanced line. You must declare the new center. What does that mean? This is technically the center, yes. But what does this look like on the line of scrimmage? It looks like a guard in the eyes of the defense. Don't pay attention to the ball. Count the numbers of guys on the line of scrimmage. Because you want to treat this guy like a tight end. So now you declare this is the new center. So what does this make this? The guard, the tackle, the tight end, the guard, the tackle with a wide split and the tight end right here. It's a funky set done on purpose to confuse the guys on defense, and the Steelers were confused and they ended up getting beat. Great play call. You hurry up to the line on 3rd and 1. You beat them when they're not expecting it. You get Zay Flowers right here, wide open. Jalen Ramsey, you're asleep on your feet. 22, good night. You're asleep too. You're beat. Great job from the Ravens executing it. Todd Monken, I give you a lot of heat, give you a lot of smoke. That was a good play call right there. 24-27. It's unbelievable that Lamar keeps hitting these haymakers. He's throwing the punches, trying to knock the team out, but he can't get them to stay down. The defense must step up. John Harbaugh, that's why you gone, dog. You got to micromanage your team. You got to have your guys ready to play. They were not ready to play 3 phases of football, and that's why the Ravens are at home. What are we seeing from Lamar? Hitting his back step, throwing an out route on time. I thought y'all said this guy's not a quarterback. I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this man in a good system, it's going to look crazy. Don't be surprised when he gets into a system that makes sense with a correct scheme. He's not back there wheeling and dealing. Because this right here, motion to the 3-by-1 set is 12 personnel. You got tight end, receiver. There's the back. You got guys running. Is this man or zone? Zone coverage. Look at the routes, man. Look at the routes. Like, just not just look at the routes. Look how the guys are running the routes. If you're not coaching it, you're allowing it. It's one or the other. Another rounded off route from Zay right here. Truly got 2 guys on top of each other. Rounded off route from Zay. You got Mark Andrews right here. Is he open? No, he's running. He's covered. Now he's tapering it down. Okay. You have Hop on the side. Watch Hop's route from the beginning. He's coming out. He's running. He opens up. He's trying to find space. It's not truly just easy to get that route out there with the defender underneath. Right here, it looks like he can just throw it outside, but he can't. It's depth perception, it's angles involved in this game that make this game so precious and beautiful and special. Look at Mark Andrews, man. What's he looking at? What's going on? Look at the routes. Is anybody open to just throw the ball? No. This is what we call hero ball, ladies and gentlemen. But Lamar, I don't really understand. I don't know what Lamar was doing right here. He could have just dumped the ball now to Hop. It's 2nd and about 7. Dump the ball to Hop, you good. He's expecting Hop to run up the field. They're not on the same page. He ends up dumping the ball right here, goes out of bounds. Like, well, what are we doing? He's like, go up the field. Miscommunication. But all that is happening after he's back here dancing, doing his thing. I think people get confused when I'm talking about this and saying, well, Lamar's supposed to be this and do that. Like I always say, man, name me another quarterback you can put in this system and this offense works for. If Lamar Jackson's not buying time in the offense that he's been in for the last couple of years, the offense isn't running. It's not moving. 3rd and 7 right here. Here we go. Trying to make a play. 51 all up on 8. Once again, you get a sack right here, it's over with. The game is over. It's over with a sack right here. What are you expecting? How are you expecting success with the makeup, with the play like this? Let's see if the routes, if anything, are open. What do you guys notice right here is 12 personnel once again in their favorite set, 3x1. Why don't we like the 3x1 set? Because it's condensing the field. You're cutting off half the field. Instead of having 2x2 with guys in all different areas, you're putting all the guys in one spot. You like to run them in one side of the field. They like routes to be in like one section of the field, or they like to bring these guys all over at the same time. Like, I don't really understand the route. I don't get this team's offense. I watch them all the time. I still don't understand. Here we go. Tell me if somebody's open. Is anybody open? It's 3rd down, remember. Is anybody open? There's 27 seconds left. It's 3rd down. You must convert. I see one guy just running free. How is he running this free? If this O-line is so bad, ask yourself, why do they run these route combinations, these route schemes that play out like this? I don't know, and I don't get it. But one thing I do know is, without this guy back here, this game's not close. You've seen him make play after play after play. Putting his team in the right spot, giving his team a chance to succeed, a chance to win. It's not easy making these plays. It's not easy having the peripheral vision. Come on, man. He's out here cooking. Like, do y'all see what's going on? One sack there, the game is over with. Now it's 3rd and 17. Buying time, spinning around, get the ball at your hands. 4th and 7, 21 seconds left. The season is on the line. What do you get? You get a guy stepping up, delivering the ball. The biggest play of the season. He didn't play last week. He was hurt. He hasn't played a lot this season. He's been banged up. I think he missed 4 games. So not that he didn't play a lot, but he wasn't healthy majority of the season. But who's healthy? It's football. People are going to be banged up. That's just how it goes, man. You got to play your odds, play your cards. But what do you play right here? They come back to there on a do or die down. This is what frustrates me. They go with a nub tight end, 3x1 set, 12 personnel, tight end, receiver. There's the back. So truly, it's 4th and 7. Y'all want to keep every receiver who's going out on a route on this side of the field. One high safety. Why? Why not spread the field? You have Mark Andrews stay in the game. Stay at the line and block. Why? Once again, you have condensed the field to just this side, right? You're bringing guys over, but you've originally condensed it. You're not making it tough on the defense. Luckily, these guys are too busy watching the game. You got your eyes on here, but guess what? Watch your feet. Watch your presence. You're beat, dog. Slow turn. You're beat. Lamar Jackson steps up into the pocket. TJ Watt, almost close. No cigar. Throws a ball up for likely, and he snags it. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's like irony in a good story how the season ended for the Ravens. As sick as they must be for the season to end, there's guys on this offense who are probably saying, we told y'all we can play, and now we're about to show y'all when things switch up this year. Because I truly believe this coaching staff, this offensive coaching staff, the head coach, we're holding this team back in multiple ways, in multiple phases, in multiple situations. Season on the line. There's a lot of space over here. I know you're trying to get to it. But hey, man, You got everybody bottled up. You're moving across the field. You go to your bread and butter, what you want to throw all the time. You got one route that's open. Not the best schemed up play if you got one route that's open. It's all on the line. Throw it up to likely dog. What does 8 do? He does not panic. He stands in the pocket tall. Good base. Heat on his back. Guess what? We good. Sit up there. You throw the ball up. You give your guy a chance. Big time play. This is what gamers do. If you got a tight end who can play like this, right? Why are y'all not scheming this guy to take over the league? Likely. It has to be one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. Big body, big, long catch radius, great hands. He has a combination. Allow him to be a playmaker. It's like these teams see this guy make these plays. They don't understand what they have. His numbers don't resemble the type of player he is. This guy has the makeup to be a superstar. And you have another good tight end and Mark Andrews on the team as well. The Ravens need another receiver to complement with Zay Flowers. And your team is there, man. The offense is there. Just switch the scheme up. Great play. It should be over with at this point. It's like watching a boxer be back there and knock guys out. Every round. And at the 9 count, they keep standing up. It's like they're playing against the Undertaker. Every time you think they knocked out, they stand up. How many haymakers, how many game winners that Lamar got to hit in one game? It was 3 daggers. They poked up. It comes down to this right here. And it shouldn't come down to this because after the last touchdown to Zay, Aaron Rodgers hit the deep ball. You come out there, you force another opportunity. We're right here to win it. What do you put when it's on the line? Put the pressure on. You never know what's going to happen. Loop kicks this ball, and it should be a hit. 44 yards in the NFL is like a chip in nowadays. Guys are hitting 70-yard field goals. Game over. Look at Mike Tomlin's face. He know he just survived one. When you know you get one that you shouldn't deserve, it's like, oh man, we can breathe now. He thought it was done. If he loses this game, guess what? Just take that off your hat because you're done with them. I think he's been there for 21 years. He's the longest tenured NFL head coach. I think Harbaugh was the second. He would have been done if they lost this game. He's still going to be done if they don't win a Super Bowl, but he would have been done for sure if they lost this game right here. Look how he shake Lamar's hand. He's juiced. Good job, boy. He's juiced up. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't think he's juiced? Watch this. Y'all ever seen him act like this? Y'all ever seen him act like this? That's it's not just by chance. It's not just happening just because he just escaped one. When you don't handle business, you don't put your guys in the right spot, you don't go out there and do all the little things to be great, you're going home. The Ravens went home right there. Lamar showed that it doesn't matter how much hero ball I play. If the whole team is not together and aligned on the same mission, if we're not playing balls to the wall for 4 quarters, for 60 minutes until the clock expires, we don't have a chance. That's why a new leader is coming to Baltimore. Like I said in the other video, I tip my hat off to John Harbaugh. Great run with the Ravens. You got a chip. You were there for 18 years. Way more wins than losses. That's a great job, but it's time to switch it up. It's a change of the guard happening around the NFL. Like I said, these long tenured coaches, if y'all not on board, if y'all not ready to adjust and make the right moves, it's time to go. It's about winning, dog. Nobody's wanted coaches to be there forever. In the AFC, what's this, AFC, whatever division, East, North, I don't know. Whatever division this is, there's been a lot of coaches in there for a long time outside the Browns. Marvin Lewis was there forever. John Harbaugh was there forever. Mike Tomlin was there forever. I think it's going to be a shakeup after the Steelers lose, too. I think Tomlin's gone. We're going to see, though. And I need y'all to stay locked in. Keep supporting the channel. Keep talking to me. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is right here. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep going. You with me? All right, then. Let's go.